Okay guys, now we're moving into our horizontal pulling exercise. So with this one, for the beginner, we're going to start off in a renegade row position. Quite a nice exercise for a horizontal row. Horizontal rowing exercises are generally quite hard to do at home with not a lot of equipment, but we're going to just have to try and make the best out of this. So what we're going to do is get off in our plank position to start with. Now it's key on this exercise, to make it a horizontal pulling exercise, that you really focus on that element of the movement. It's going to be very easy to just let your hips rock side to side. I don't want you to do that. I want you to focus on this element of the movement, the elbow coming back, retracting your shoulder blade, and getting that bit out of the movement, okay? So I'm going to get down to a plank position. You could also do this on your knees if you find this one a little bit hard. Go out quite wide with the feet just to get some stability, okay? And then what we're going to do is just lift one hand up the top like this. Try and keep everything nice and static. So I'm locking my glutes in, my core's tucked up, my pelvis is tucked under, core's engaged, and I'm just driving up side to side on each one. Really squeezing into the middle of the back on each rep. That's the area of focus on this one. Okay. So that's a beginner version. Once again, you can do that on the knees. You find that one a little bit tricky. Works quite a lot of core as well, but it does get that horizontal pulling motion in. Next one, we go into intermediate. Now we're going to incorporate a band, okay? What you could do, I'm going to use this post over here. What you could do is you could use, for example, like a door handle or something like that, or any kind of post where you can wrap the band around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the band like this, wrap it around anything you can find, walk back, and with this one, the beauty of the bands here is the further you walk back, the more tension you're going to get, the harder it's going to get. So you can also, within each phase, within beginner, intermediate, and advanced, you can still play around with the resistance. That's the real beauty of this. Get into a slight hip hinge position, okay? So I'm not back rounded over with knees shoved forwards, my hips are back, and a slight arch in my lower back, chest up tall, and I'm going to drive my elbows back. So here I'm thinking about scap retraction, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together as hard as I can on each rep. Moving out of that one, into our more advanced version of this. Similar sort of exercise. We're now going to get into a hip hinge position on the floor. Now with this one, what makes this one more advanced is the fact that we can create more band tension, okay? So walk your feet out so you've got quite a wide stance, all right? And what that's going to mean is that there's not a lot of band that causing tension. So basically, there's going to be more and more band tension on each end. You've taken up a lot of the band tension in the middle here. Same thing, hip hinge, so push back into the hips, knees stay back, hips stay back, slight arch the lower back, chest up, and then we're going to drive straight up, elbows back, really squeeze those shoulder blades again. And with this one, if you were to find that you got to the advanced stage and you can knock out 20 reps there quite easily, just think about slowing the tempo down. So that's another way that we can make things more difficult or easier, is we can just play around the tempo. So with this one, I would then go to a 2-second concentric and eccentric. So pulling up, 1, 2, and down, 1, 2, and up, 1, 2. So just increases the level of difficulty by changing the tempo.